Hey, what's up, everyone? How are you? How are you? This is LaShonda Alexis with the Dazzling Divas. How are you today? Happy Monday. We're just going to wait for a couple of people to join us. Thank you. Hello. Please swipe and request some of your followers to come on this Facebook Live. Hey, Tiara. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. How was your day today, Tiara? Oh, let me turn off my little thing here so we won't have any interruptions. This do not disturb mode is awesome. Hi, Kenu. Well, Tiara, it's the holidays, girl. Make that money. Are you going to walk with us in the parade on Sunday? Kenu, please invite some of your followers from your Facebook. Thank you. We just want to wait a little while and give some people some time to get in. Can y'all hear that video game? Because he's about to get gone. The Christmas parade downtown, it starts at 3. We have to be out there in place by 1:30. I am going to pick up the sweatshirts today. Not today, Thursday. So we'll all have matching sweatshirts for our members. Hello, I can't see who just joined, but please share. Yes, ma'am, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Hey, Chucky. Oh, did I mention that we're going to be walking? Yeah, we walking. Yeah, well, thank you for all those thumbs up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And the hearts. We're just going to wait and see if a couple more people will join us. Chucky, how was your day today? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, as it was good. It was really good. It was really good. I got a lot of work done today, so yeah, I feel accomplished. Hold on 1 second, guys. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, Kinu. I appreciate that. Yes, we're going to be walking in the Christmas parade because I am not going to be the only one. We have some little people that'll be coming from Ravenel. I didn't ask you to get in the video. Say hi.
Hi.
Shh. Be quiet. And tell your sister too. Sorry about that. So we have some people that will be coming from the Ravenel area, and she will be bringing the young ladies that I worked with previously. He is a handful, trust me. Trust me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started because I don't like to keep y'all on here very long. My name is LaShonda Alexis, and I am the founder of Dazzling Divas, empowering women towards success, where we motivate women to overcome obstacles, vision success, and embrace change. As I said, for the last 2 weeks, we will be working on our out of my book called Journey Through the Eyes of a Teen Mom. And I wanted to be able to share different parts of the book with you guys so that you will be able to carry something through the week, be able to stay motivated, something to, reference back to that'll uplift you when you're going through something in the week. So tonight we are going to go to page 31. If you all have your books, we will be starting on page 31. And in this section is actually the section of my book that talks about the divorce. I had quite a few people that sent me messages via Instagram or on YouTube. And some of them wanted to see if we could talk about relationships. What do you do after you had a breakup? What do you do? How to get past it? How do you come back to yourself? Things like that. So I decided that I had already talked about the relationship. I had already talked about a lot of things already. So, hi Priscilla, how are you? So I wanted to make sure that we had a conversation about something that would be beneficial to us moving forward. Okay, we don't want to stay in the past. We want to be able to move forward, and that's our mission, is to continue to move forward no matter what obstacles we come up against. You have to keep pushing. So we're going to start with number 1, and I have here, feeling like a failure or dealing with embarrassment due to damaging decisions hurt. However, letting your pride force you to stay in a bad situation is much worse. After taking the time to sit back and think, I knew that I had time. I knew that I had to accept my portion of the responsibility and the results. Okay, so this portion is talking about me overcoming the fact that I went through domestic violence. Okay, sometimes we just want to say, oh, it's the other person's fault. It's the other person's fault, but no one. Hey, Javon, thanks for coming on. Y'all, please share this with your followers and see, so we can try to build up our Facebook Live. Well, I'm glad you're getting it, Priscilla. Thank you. Okay, so we'll get back to this. So feeling like a failure or embarrassment is definitely going to happen. That's going to happen because we don't want people to know, what it is that we're doing. Yes, keep the hearts going and the thumbs up and all that good stuff. Keep it coming, keep it coming. But we don't want people to know that we hurt too. And sometimes we have to be able to be transparent enough to understand that, other people go through the same things that we go through. And if you are not transparent enough to share your story, thank y'all, if you're not transparent enough to share your story, then how are you going to help somebody else get through what they're going through? It just doesn't work that way. So you have to be able to say, you know what? Yeah, I went through this, but it's not going to end everything in my life for me. Yeah, I'll be embarrassed right now, but life goes on. Okay. You have to say, so what? Next. Okay. So what? And next. Because if you continue to hold on to those things, you will never get out of that position. And that's not where we're supposed to stay. All right. So I'm also going to share another portion, because most of you all know, but some of you don't, that I was in a relationship with a married guy. And that's what actually triggered me to make changes within myself. So once I realized that it wasn't so much that this person did something wrong to me, it was the fact that I was doing something wrong and I knew better. Okay. Sometimes we know better, but we don't do better. So if you know better, you need to do better, because that hurt that comes with that, when it catches up with you, it's not nice. It is not nice. So back to the story. I was dealing with a married guy. He decided that what I was doing was a little too much for him, and he did not know how to adjust to the lifestyle that I had, and I was not adjusting to the fact that he was still married. Okay. So we were planning to get married, all of that good stuff. And he decides one day that he wants to go back to his wife. Okay. But he never said anything. And finally, the wife caught up with me. Okay. And we ended up having a conversation. And that's when I was like, this is it. I'm done. I can't deal with this anymore. But I was pointing the finger saying, you know what? You are dead wrong for that. But it wasn't the fact that he was wrong, because see, if you think about it, God places people in our path for a reason. And I like to tell people the reason why he was there wasn't for us to build a relationship, but it was for him to teach me different things that I needed to know: how to pray, how to become a wife, how to, maintain my house to a certain standard, different things that I just felt like, okay, well, I'll get to that later. But that's not the way that you do things. Everything has to be done in order. God is a God of order. So we have to understand that when things begin to happen and transpire in our lives, that is happening for a reason. Sometimes we need to do a self-evaluation check and be like, okay, it's something going on right now, but I don't know what it is that's going on with me. So let me check me first before I go and check the next person. We all like to point the finger, and it's very easy, but we want to make sure that we're able to check ourselves first. Evaluate ourselves and our actions and what we do in order for us to make changes within ourselves. And you see a big difference. You see things in a totally different light. Okay. All right. So the next thing was, I was a cheater. Okay. So when I was married, I cheated. I felt like, okay, well, if my husband can do this, I can do it better. That was my attitude. And I promise you that it never works. Okay. It did not work. I tried it a couple of times. It just don't work. Okay. Don't do it. So I also put, never build another relationship outside of your marriage, even though it's in trouble. Okay. One of the lessons that I learned was you can't add fuel to the fire. If it's already burning, please don't put no more fuel on it. you might want to find you some water and try to figure out how you can get that thing out and move on, okay? Because sometimes we do things and we think that, okay, well, I'm just going to pay you back. That tit for tat, it never works, okay? It never works. I've tried it. Just please take my word for it. But if you don't, go ahead and see for yourself, okay? Before you commit yourself to any relationship, be sure that God is the center of everything. Everything. Being a victim of domestic violence is not a joke. I never knew how hard it would be to get past that emotionally. Not just knowing, but emotionally, you have to be able to recover from that, okay? It takes time to heal those type of scars, okay? So I want you to think about it. Anything that you go through, whether it's been domestic violence, whether it's been a breakup, whether it's losing a friend, losing a loved one, the mother, father, brother, sister, whatever, okay? You have to be able to deal with that emotionally. That takes an emotional strain on you. And if you are not careful, you will begin to put that off on other people as well. And you don't want to do that, because then people will begin to distance themselves from you. So we want to be very careful about, us. Okay. We want to be very careful about, how we handle things and how we deal with ourselves emotionally, okay? Also, I did not do this when I got married. I did not consult God first. I did not. Sometimes, we think about it. We say, oh, I'm so in love with this person. I'm just going to move on and just go ahead and plan this date and get ready to get married. Let me go find my dress. Let me go find my tux. Let me go plan this wedding. We need all of these nice flowers. That's all fine and dandy. But, God's sitting back like, okay, let me see how far you're going to get without my approval. Because you got to have his approval before you can do anything at all, okay? So always remember to keep him first in all things that you do, everything. Let's see. Physical pain will subside, but the emotional and mental anguish from our decisions are strong. You can't sit around and just hold on to that type of pain. So if you have strongholds, thanks, Priscilla. If you have strongholds that you are dealing with right now because you were in a relationship, or you just feel like, okay, well, my business is not working out the way that I wanted it to because my business partner decided to bail on me, so I'm feeling some type of way about that, okay? No. Don't hold on to it. We need to figure out positive things to do, positive thoughts to have, do positive affirmations in the morning and at night, throughout the day, whatever works for you. But you need to continue to do that so that you can move forward into your purpose. Because the longer that you sit in there and you soak in it and you hold on to it, it's just going to continue to drag you down. Thank y'all for the hearts. And thanks, Jen Vaughn. Let's see. As I just said, number 5, you must feed yourself good things, even in bad times. I realized that before the marriage, during the marriage, and after the marriage. So what it's saying is had I been feeding myself positive things while I was married, maybe I might have done things a little differently, okay? Maybe I might have taken the time out to say, well, you know what? We might need to separate for a while, but, I think that I need to get to know me a little better. I need to focus on me and try to figure out what it is that I'm not doing right now so that we can be better as a couple, and maybe try to pour some of that into him and see what he thinks about that as well. So sometimes we just have to be outside the box thinkers and do what we normally wouldn't do, okay? Do something that you normally wouldn't do. That's my challenge for you. Those of you that are going through relationships and all of that good stuff, I challenge you to be an outside the box thinker, because sometimes when you do things the same way over and over again because it's just what you're used to, it just does not work, okay? So we need to find better things to do, positive things to do to get better results. Let's see. I fed myself with bad things like revenge, tit for tat, anger, and the list goes on. Now, I know that most of y'all know me pretty well, okay? So y'all remember, I used to have a little problem. I get upset very easily, that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to get you. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to figure out how to take the high road. Take the high road, because when you begin to be bitter and do tit for tat, it just never works for you, okay? So I'm telling you what's not working right now, okay? This was not working. But then I'm going to feed you something good, okay? So let's keep going. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I like hearts and thumbs up. Thank you very much. All right. So number 6. Well, let's go back. Whatever you feed yourself with, you will get the results of that thing. Okay? So what are you doing when you first wake up in the morning? Are you taking the time to pray? Are you meditating? Are you doing your positive affirmations? Do you look up at your vision boards? Like I have mine right behind me. I have a couple of them actually, but I only have 2 up there. So you can see those are my 2 vision boards right there. So what are you feeding yourself? I have scriptures all around my house, like things about faith, walk by faith and not by sight. The other one that I have up, let everything that you do be done in love. Okay. So that's a good one right now, because I wish I had looked at that before I started this video, but let everything that you do be done in love. Okay. Because we were just talking about tit for tat. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, because that's not love, and God is not love at all. Okay. God is love, and he does not like tit for tat. He does not. So we're going to move on. We're almost done too. Let go and let God. Things started to happen for me when I did. I graduated with my degree, and then I ended up having the job that I wanted when I was done with the divorce. So most of the time, some people they're never able to bounce back from a divorce, or from losing a family member, or being in a bad relationship, losing a business partner, something like that. Well, thank God that I was able to come back from that, because I was able to walk back into a job. I had a very good job while I was married, and then I was able to walk back into a job that I had done while I was in the military previously. Okay? Yes, confirmation for you. That's right. So there you go. Look, we're getting somewhere. You know what? Y'all make me feel so good. I love y'all. So I want y'all to understand that you just have to let go of the things that are holding you back, that seem to be a hindrance. I like to tell people, I don't like feeling some type of anxiety when I'm dealing with you, okay? If I feel some type of anxiety, my stomach starts to turn and knot up and all of that good stuff. No, I don't like it at all. And that means that something is wrong, and my spirit may not be agreeing with your spirit. But guess what? I'm going to take the high road, and I'm going to figure out what I need to do and do it in a respectful way, so that we can part. And you never burn bridges with people. You never do that. So you want to make sure that you do things the best way possible to still be able to maintain that relationship even after the relationship is done. Okay? Maintain the relationship after the relationship is done, because you never know how things could turn out for you. If you're nasty to somebody when you're dealing with them and you're separating yourself from them, when you get ready to walk into another business venture or another relationship or something like that, that person could be the same way that you were, and we definitely don't want that, okay? All right, so finally, it says, as I look back, now all I can say is thank you, God, for the pain, because it made me a lot stronger and it made me want to fight a lot harder. So I know that each and every single last one of you are going through something. Y'all are in transition, some type of business venture that you're trying to kick off. Some of you have organizations that you're picking up, just different things. We all are going through a transition right now. And in this transition, I need you to understand that you have to be thankful for the good, be thankful for the bad, be thankful for everything that you're going through, because it's just the lessons that you're learning right now that's going to catapult you to the next level. So be thankful for everything, everything. Some would say be bitter and stay in the same position like you were, but I read in a book by Oprah, and she said, you know, the title of the book is What I Know for Sure. Okay, and it's by Oprah, so, and it's really good. So if you want a quick read, something that you can read early in the morning, is very positive, inspirational, and I think it'll be a great read for you guys also. She said, our beliefs can move us forward in life, or they can hold us back. Our beliefs can move us forward in life, or they can hold us back. So what do you believe in? What are you believing for your business? What are you believing for your personal life? What are you believing for your children? What are you believing for, you know, your family? What are you believing for your organizations? Those are the type of things that you need to think about, because when you begin to make those same old decisions that weren't working before, you might want to be an outside the box thinker and make some better decisions. Do something different. Do something different. All right. So as I promised y'all, I was going to give y'all some good stuff, but I did want to share with you, you know, I do like to tell the things that my children do, because I feel like my children actually, they're a part of me being better. They're a part of me, you know, building this organization, because I love working with our young people. I wanted to share something. I told you all that my daughter did the box in another video, and that's it right there. She did the boxes for Thanksgiving, and her talent and her ability is to draw. So my son, he's a very good writer, but in his writing that he did, and I'm not going to read it to you guys, but this is his paper that he typed up in school. And this is actually from, he's in the 3rd grade. So he's telling his story, and he's saying what he's thankful for, how he's grateful that I took him to the museum for his birthday. You know, he's bringing out his talents and his abilities now, and it's because of what I've been doing. Okay, so when you begin to make changes with yourself, yes, when you begin to make changes with yourself, you will see that the people that are behind you, they will either come up towards where you are, or they will stand next to you, or they will even shoot past you. Okay, so you want to be thankful for the people that you are bringing up because of the goodness of what you're doing in your heart. Okay, you have to be grateful for that. I'm so grateful that, you know, my daughter, she decided she wanted to start her own business because she wanted to draw. And she wants to be able to go into the hospitals and do that for the kids to make them feel better and show them how to do different types of drawings. Okay. Now my son brought this home over the Thanksgiving holiday, 2 different writings that he did. And he is thankful for the fact that he knows that his mother wrote a book. So he's writing because he knows that I write. So what are you doing to help shape somebody else's future? Whether it's your kids, whether it's your little cousins, you know, your parents, you know, a lot of things that I started right now, my mom was not on board with. She was not. But because I continue to do it and I continue to walk in my purpose, guess what? They began to see the vision, okay? So even when you're in a relationship, sometimes your partner might not be on board with you. They might not be. But guess what? You have to continue to do what you are called to do. Because when you are walking in your purpose, everyone begins to see it, okay? As you walk in your purpose, everyone will see it. You don't have to brag. You don't have to boast. You don't have to make noise about it. You don't have to post it up everywhere, everything that you do. Because guess what? Your gift is all it takes in order for you to move to the next level. You don't need followers. You don't need anybody else to tell you that you're doing a great job. Okay. You just continue to do the great things that you know that you've been called to do. Okay. So for relationships, I think that covers everything. And I think I did pretty good tonight because we right at 7:31. So that means we got about 4 minutes. Okay. Does anyone have any questions for me? Any questions, any topics that y'all might want to talk about? Thank y'all for those hearts and those thumbs up. Please keep them going. You know, next time, invite other people on the Monday night motivation sessions. We'll be here every Monday at 7 p.m. So please be sure to invite others and let them know, you know, what a good time we have on here. Anybody has any questions, anything that y'all might want to talk about? Because I think I might have a little bit of everything in my book, okay? So it's short, but it's very impactful. So I would like for y'all to give me a little bit of insight. Let me know anything that's been bothering you. Do you have any questions, anything that you might need help with right now that I could help you with? Just leave a comment and let me know. Also, please share this video on your pages, please, because sometimes, you know, just us sharing, it'll actually reach out to the people who actually needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. Okay, it's not just about us, so we can't keep it to ourselves. We have to share it. All right, so there was one thing that I wanted to close with, and I wanted to give you 5 steps that'll keep you from going back, and that will allow you to move forward. Okay. So continue to stay focused is number 1. Don't lose your focus. I don't care what's going on. I don't care who's telling you that you can't do it or you can't be whatever you want to be, whatever. So what? Don't worry about it. Hey, Kim. Thank you. So I want you to make sure that you continue to move forward and stay focused. Don't think of all the negatives, but every day find another positive thing that you can hold on to get you through the day. Okay. Most of the time I'm posting up different things on the pages, either on Instagram or on Twitter or Facebook. There's always something positive there. Also, before I move forward, please make sure that y'all go to my YouTube channel. Just look up LaShonda Alexis and you will find me, and subscribe. Okay, subscribe to it, please, so that you all will be able to get the videos and all of that good stuff. So back to our top 5 things that will keep you moving forward. Always make sure that you find something positive. That's number 2. Find something positive to keep you going during the day. Don't give up and stay focused. Stay the course. Stay the course. You got to stay the course. Don't give up. Number 4, be consistent in your skill or your craft. And I said this on the first video. If I was not on here every Monday like I told y'all I would be, you could say she is not consistent. I don't know what she's doing, but she claims that she's a motivational speaker. But she says that she's going to be on here, but she ain't never on there. So I don't want to see her when she do get on, okay? So you have to be consistent in whatever it is that you do. You know, I know that some of you are, like Javon, you're getting ready to start your organization and your group for epilepsy for Epilepsy Foundation. Y'all continue to pray for my cousin because she is doing big things, and she decided that she's going to be transparent so that she can share her story about living with epilepsy and how that affects her. So y'all continue to lift her up in prayer and make sure that you support her when you see something that I post, because I'll be posting some stuff. She gonna send it to me, I know. All right. So be consistent. You're welcome, honey. Be consistent in your skill or your craft. Always do it. Don't give up. And the last one I like to say all the time, faith it till you make it. Not fake it, but faith it. We walk by faith, not by sight. A lot of the things that are good for us, we can't see it. We cannot see it. But if you believe that it's there and you have the faith, knowing that God is going to take care of you, he's not going to let you fall. You know, failure may come, but you dust yourself off and you get right back up again and you just keep moving, okay? Just keep moving forward. So those are the 5 things that will keep you from going backwards and cause you to continue to move forward. So number 1, stay focused. Number 2, find something positive every day. Every day, find something positive. If the sun is shining, you say, you know what? Thank you, Lord. The sun is shining. Okay. Number 3, don't give up and stay the course. Stay the course. Don't give up. Be consistent in your skill and your craft. That's number 4. Be very consistent. Number 5, faith it till you make it. Faith it until you make it. Rock it out like a boss, okay? So we're going to close out with that. If y'all don't have any other questions for me, or if you would like to inbox me, you may do so. Like I said, please follow on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. We're under Shonda. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I'm on Twitter and Periscope. Instagram, all of them under Shonda Alexis, ShondaAlexis. Thank you, Jim Vaughn. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. And you all have the Facebook, the Dazzling Divas page, which you all are seeing this video from right now. Okay. The YouTube channel is just under my full name, LaShonda Alexis. So just put that in, and please subscribe, because a lot of the things that I don't get a chance to put on Facebook or something like that is usually on YouTube. So we're going to continue to build this. Please share. And I appreciate all of your support. Thank you very much. Have a good night and God bless you.